Hey, it's John and Justin here again for Developer Day number 2. Last week we were saying we were going to have a demo, a fully, not fully functional, but search results demo. We took a step back from that and pivoted / refocused a little bit. We really focused on getting a really good place API because we went in and we put in kind of a, I don't want to say a lower quality one, but kind of a placeholder API, and just we made the decision to go find some really good data, put it in, make a really good place API so that we could do searches, and it really helped, especially as we move forward.
Yeah, we realized that a place API is going to be a core piece of our product, so we spent the time to make sure we have a good one. And we think we at least have the infrastructure right. We're going to be seeing if the data is good quality or not. So let's talk a little bit about that data. Yeah. There are a couple of places to get free data about places. We first started with Dallan Quass's place API that he wrote in Java, and he has the data in there. It has a couple of sources that he sort of munched together. And it had a pretty thorough list of places, but only 60% of it was tagged with GIS data. Yeah. And that's really what we need, so we couldn't really use it. So we went on to looking at OpenStreetMaps. And we hear that they have really good quality data for modern places, but it looked like it was going to take a lot of work to parse. They have an XML-ish type schema, and we didn't immediately find any libraries that would help us with all the things in it. We decided, we needed something a little bit faster than that, so we went with GeoNames. GeoNames had CSVs that we could just, iterate line by line, throw it into the database, and with a little bit more processing of a hierarchy, and we're done. So we have a really nice functional place API with, remains to be seen how the data is.
Yeah. So I'll show that to you in a minute. Just to let you know what we did to be able to get that data in there, like Justin was saying, we downloaded the CSV files. There was one main CSV file for Great Britain. Thankfully, they split them by country. Thank goodness, or else would have been a lot of data. So we just did the UK for now. And so we downloaded that CSV file. There was a couple ancillary CSV files. They kind of normalized some of the names and the country names and things like that. Wrote a quick node script, threw it in, and got into Couchbase really quick. From there, we spun up Elasticsearch and created a bucket. And CouchDB has a really cool plugin that leverages their cross data center replication functionality, their kind of master-to-master thing. And you install a small plugin on the Elasticsearch side, and you tell Couchbase that Elasticsearch is another instance of Couchbase. You kind of fake it out, and it streams all of its data straight into Elasticsearch's APIs, and it indexes it straight away. It also takes care of all of the updating automatically. Mm-hmm. All of the replication is taken care of. So we spun that up, and we got indexed data in about 5 minutes out of Elasticsearch that we were able to query. Then we wrote a small node application, kind of the beginnings of the Genry API, and put that on Places. Kind of created a Places API and queried it. So we're now going to show that to you. So right here, we have a basic search. We'll just do a basic search for like Nightingale. The infamous Nightingale 10. Result number 4 there. So we return, there's our Couchbase ID, scoring. We manage that through Elasticsearch.
It actually does that for us.
Yeah, I say we manage, but we just kind of use it. Yeah. We have the ability to bump things up and down if we need to. We've got a name, the extended name. We were able to extract the hierarchy from city to county to country to whatever the UK is above England, however that works. We're able to put that in there. Kingdom.
Kingdom.
We have latitude and longitude as well. So kind of putting that back into what you saw last week, Raven, we come in and we kind of do the night on tem. We have a pre-fill right there. There's night on tem, and it zooms in. And there it is.
Centers on it.
And centers and zooms in. And there it is. We also went ahead and indexed things that weren't towns and weren't places. Well, they were places, but they're not like people
Points of interest.
Points of interest. That's what they call them. There's actually a lake in Scotland called Lake. It's Loch. So we've got that, things like that are in there. Went ahead and put all of that data in there. And through Node.js, again, this is one of the APIs we're planning on making available through Genry.
Yeah, and it's got really good performance. We slammed this thing with a data processing script, the geotag collection data we got from Family History Catalog, and it was amazing. So what we did is we downloaded the catalog data for Worcestershire County in England from the Family History Catalog, and Family Search Family History Library Catalog. That's what it's called. So we downloaded all that data, threw it in the catch base, and then we ran through it and queried our Place API as fast as we could. And the machine we were running on had more problems handling the request than the Place API did. Yeah. And so we had to throttle ourselves, not because of Place API, but because our machine was crapping out.
Yeah.
So it's great performance, and you can see it even, it supports autocomplete, which is amazing, which is great. So that's our Place API. Next week, we're going to take that geotag collection data and we're going to throw it into Neo4j and do some GIS queries on it.
Yeah.
So we can actually do the radial search and give you some real results. So thanks for tuning in. This has been Justin and John for Developer Day number 2.
Yeah, take care.